Hi. People ask me why my centering looks so easy. Actually, there's a tip that if you place your clay in the center and try to pound it before you start it, you will save a lot of energy. So this is a tip that if you want to save energy on centering, try to make sure that it's almost circle. It will be easy. The most important for centering is try to center the bottom first. If your bottom is still wobble, no matter what, how good you tap, it's like building a house. You need to get your foundation very strong. So the first thing you want to take care is the bottom part. Like this. Now I'm trying to open the hole. Once you have a very good center, but a lot of people when they are opening the hole, they lose the center. My tip of doing it is when you are opening, try to use your right hand to support it. So your both hand is still grabbing this clay wall here. And so when you are digging it in, at the same time you're still centering your clay. My right hand is kind of squeezing when I'm digging in using my left hand. And once you reach the very bottom, usually I leave it about 1/4 of an inch, and make sure that your hand is going toward your right hand. So to flatten the bottom, so your bottom is like the inside bottom is like 90 degrees. Okay, you don't want to have like a V shape. If you have a V shape, you're going to end up with a lot of clay built up on the very bottom corner. To make sure that you don't have an ass crack, a lot of people ask me about ass crack. All you want to do is after you open your hole, you want to use your fingertip on the very bottom. You go back and forth several times, push down on the wheel head. That way, because you are compressing enough, it's very hard to have ass crack. Since my clay is a little bit thicker here, so the very first push I would squeeze it using my both hands, squeeze the clay wall and try to move it up a little bit. And remember, when you are doing it, try to find a very good support. You see that I'm resting my arm on my laps, and this both hands kind of locking together, and make sure that your arm is attaching to your body. So at the very first push, squeeze, I would color it in, because if you want to throw something that is higher, try to make your cylinder a little bit smaller, narrower. And remember to remove the slip off your fingers and put it back on the surface of your cylinder. I will dig, because the bottom is still quite wide, okay, so I will make it narrow by using my right fingers to kind of push, squeeze it in. So this time the bottom is smaller. And when you are colored it in, your cylinder will get higher. And again, remove the slip of the fingers. Put it back on the surface. You can put it inside the hole. Make sure that you put the slip inside, and you want to grab the slip inside and coat it on the inside wall before you start to lift your cylinder. And make sure everywhere is slippery before you try to grab the clay and lift it up. Right now I'm ready to lift it up. Once my hand is reached to here, I start with the whole fingers inside, and once they reach to the very top, if I can find a support, I usually extend my thumb outside. That way I have more support. Color it into. You want to do this if you want to throw a higher cylinder. You pull it out, you will make your cylinder a little bit wider, and then you color it in, and then you keep on pulling it up. after you pull it up, you might want to compress your rim a little bit by using left fingers to hold it, the point finger to push down to prevent your rim getting wobbled too much. Every time when you lift it up, you want to start from the right bottom. I basically throw all my cylinder, all my bottle shape from the basic cylinder. After I throw it as tall as I can, and then I start to stretch. When I'm stretching it, I just stretch the middle part. Still keep the rim smaller, unless you want to make something that is wider. Otherwise, if you want to make like bottle shape, make sure the cylinder it's just big enough for your hand to reach inside. That's good enough. as you can see when I'm stretching, I do it little by little, not rushing. And I'm going to make a round flat pot. This is not very flat yet, but if I keep on stretching it, it might collapse from here. So I would use the heat gun or torch to dry the surface a little bit so that I could stretch more. Okay, I dried the surface a little bit, and now I'm going to keep on stretching it. Okay, this is the finished vase with a very flat, round shape. And as you see the process, I used the heat gun to dry the surface before I continue stretching it. And this is the finished part. Now I'm going to cut it in half to show you what does it look like. The inside shape. Okay. So this is the inside after I stretch. It's quite thin here, all the way up to the very top. The bottom will be a bit thicker. That's because it needs to support the whole weight from the very top. But overall, the whole thickness is quite even. Okay, thanks for watching.